Hi, and welcome to In Brandon. Today I'm here with Mo Carews from the English Pavilion. So obviously we're talking about the newly named Westman Multicultural Festival. Welcome, Mo.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
So,
Appreciate it.
yeah, so let us know what pavilion are you representing?
I'm representing the English Pavilion.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people probably know a lot about England and stuff, but why don't you just fill everybody in on England itself?
Okay. England is a part of Great Britain. We are a very, very diverse community. We have all different cultures and different foods in England, which we try and represent at the pavilion. For instance, because of our relationship with India, we have a lot of East Indian people in. I'm very proud to have them too in England, and their food is amazing. So you're going to get an English pie with curry in it, a curry pie at the pavilion, just to show the diversity and the mixture. And that's how it works in England. You'll have you can go to a pie shop and get a curry, or you can go to a fish and chip shop and get curry and chips. And we're surrounded by the coast. So obviously we're an island race, and that kind of separates us a little bit from the rest of Europe. Although there's been ups and downs about that, but we aren't going to get into that. So yeah, very, very proud to be English, proud to be British. It's a great place.
Right. So how did you become involved with the pavilion?
I made an inquiry why there wasn't an English pavilion, and I was hooked into it. They said, "Oh, we've been waiting for someone to call us," and so I made inquiries, and I found a place where we could have it, and it was good. The first one was great, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking a little bit beforehand there. I didn't realize that was your first year when I went to it there, and you were actually located in Cowtown.
Cowtown, it was great. It was a great place, yeah. And we tried to get a Beatle band out from Winnipeg, and that was too much money. So I decided to call a few friends and put a Beatle band together, and that band has been playing.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the start.
That was the start. Yeah, our first night ever was up there. Yeah. So every time we have a pavilion, it's a Beatle anniversary. Yeah.
I didn't realize that. And what year was that? That was.
God no, I think it's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I just learned some history, some music history for you guys. Well, that's really neat. So, what will the pavilion have on stage for entertainment this year, since we're talking about the Beatles?
I got some. We have the Macquarie School of Dance, and they're going to be doing maypole dancing, which is a very, very traditional English dance, and it involves a maypole and ribbons, and it's amazing how they do it. And they also usually do some other stuff too. I think last year they were the Spice Girls as well. And then we have Charlotte Castle, who's a classically trained vocalist, very, very good. And she's going to be doing a tribute to Vera Lynn. So they're going to have like all the war tunes and all that kind of thing, a very English-British thing. After that, we have the Enigma Variation, and this is a new thing as well as Charlotte. This is a new thing. There's a 10-piece brass band with a drummer, and they're doing they're going to be doing all kinds of British music, like you've never heard it before, like oompa style. So it's going to be kind of oompa funk. It's really very cool. I'm going to be the first one to be getting a good seat for that one. And then obviously the Beatles are going to be playing all 3 nights, and so is everybody else going to be playing 3 nights. And on Saturday we have the Village Green Morrisman coming out as well. Morris dart to show the public Morris dancing. I know that a lot of people have seen it, and it's pretty amazing. It's one of the actually most traditional dances out of England, and it was banned at one point by Cromwell, I think. They said it was like satanic and all this stuff, but actually it's really, really good, and they work hard, these guys. You'll enjoy it. They're going to be playing twice on Saturday, as well as everybody else. So, yeah, it's the entertainment.
It's neat. Just a couple of comments.
Yeah.
I've seen them maypole dancing, and that is really, really neat to see the way that the ribbon gets braided around the pole and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's something really, really interesting to see. And Charlotte, I actually heard her on one of the shows that we did from the Christmas at City Hall this year. She is fantastic.
Fantastic, isn't she? Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
So yeah, people should really come out and check out that entertainment. So we talked a little bit, you talked about the variety of foods and stuff in England. What are you going to be serving at the Pavilion this year?
Well, we've got we always do bangers and mash, but this year we're having a pork and leek sausage that goes as a banger. An onion gravy, we're having the chicken curry pies, we're having steak pies, and we're having Cornish pasties, and for pudding we're having a wild berry crumble with custard. So that's going to be amazing. I'm going to be there all night, putting a few pounds on it.
Yeah, I think I'll be right there beside you doing
these sausages. They are amazing. You know, I've never had them. I tried them out the other night, and we all decided that this is the best. Yeah.
That's good. So, what do you think the highlight of the Pavilion is going to be this year?
I think the coming together of everybody. You know, you can't single it out. Everybody brings something, and when you get the culmination of all the acts and all the people and all the volunteers and all the public coming in, I mean, that is the celebration. That is the best. That's the peak. And at the end of it, you know, as you finish on Saturday night, and you take a deep breath and you look back and you think, you know, wow. You know, that was something else. Every year it's like that.
How can you go wrong with that entertainment lineup and the menu that you have going there? Like the English Pavilion's always a kind of a rockin' kind of fun.
We
fun
try and
pavilion.
bring that pub culture. I mean, England is a pub culture. Everything happens down the pub or outside the pub or around the back of the pub. You know, it's a pub culture, and we try and bring that every year to Brandon.
Well, I think you succeed in doing that too. So you said you mentioned about all your volunteers and stuff. How many volunteers do you actually have?
We have about 55, something on that. We're always looking for more. So you know, if anybody wants to volunteer, they can call my shop, Aristocracy, on 21st and Princess, or drop in, and we'll take their number, because the more the merrier. You know? That's
great. So tell us again where you're located for the Pavilion and the hours that you guys are running.
We're at the Victoria Inn. We're in the main salon, and we have the Brit shop coming as well for the foyer, the Brit shop. So that's going to be great. We're going to be starting doors open at 6 till midnight on Thursday, and then 6 till 1 on Friday, and 1 till 1 on Saturday.
That's great, and like I said, always a good time. Always a good time at the English Pavilion. So, is there anything else that you want to get out?
Not really. I think that we're going to be lucky. I think it's not going to be so cold, so that's going to be great. We usually have let people come into the foyer area so that the lineup isn't so big. And the Vic Inn, it does a great job of organising the car park, and it's a great place to be.
Right, and you did mention a little bit about that Brit shop in the thing.
Oh, the Brit
like
shop.
That, you can get some
Yeah,
pretty neat things in there.
Yeah.
It's worth walking around and checking out all of the stuff. Even the treats, all the sweets and stuff.
The toffee brittle, and the licorice. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mo.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And we'll see you at the pavilion.
All right. You are the beer beyond me. The first one. Okay.
Thanks.
Cheers.